fearful, to compel or deter you by threats, to force you into some things and deter your actions by inducing fear. And we do know that God hasn't given us a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind. So if the devil is intimidating you by bringing fear upon you, we already know that you are operating in a spirit that God hasn't given you. So that's something that the enemy is bringing on, and that's a spirit that's overwhelming you. And sometimes we have to attack the things that's within us. Amen. So if you are fearful, you are being intimidated, you have to attack that spirit yourself. You know, by first knowing who you are and knowing the power you operating in. So I have to know who I am. So in the text, 1Samuel 17, David had to know first who he was. And just because Brother Nathan said something that was profound, just because I'm not a soldier per se in a natural army does not negate the fact that I'm a soldier in the armor of the Lord. Right? I don't have to be a soldier in the Uncle Sam's army to be a soldier for God. And that means if I'm a soldier for God, I'm always ready to fight. How many of y'all know you got to be always ready to fight spiritually? Spiritually, you got to always be ready to fight and engage. Because like I say, you know, bullying is just not taking place in school. Bullying is taking place, you know, in church, on our jobs, you know, in our neighborhoods, at the grocery store. People are always trying to intimidate us and are fueled by our fear of them. And I'm gonna tell you something. You have to look at on this matter too. People can have authority over you and intimidate you because they serve as a supervisor, as a leader, or as someone that's in a higher place of authority. So they'll intimidate you with their power. Some people intimidate you with their finances. I have more than you, so I can do you any kind of way or talk to you any kind of way. And we know that that's not the case. Your level of finance or your level of authority has nothing to do with respect. And one thing we have to always demand is people to respect us. Amen. You have to respect me for who I am. Now, I have 4 things that I think is important that how to combat intimidation. I think it's be really good to write down. These are 4 things that I think is a way that we combat intimidation. That we fight against intimidation by 4 key things. Now I think that these 4 things are found in the story of David and Goliath. That I think that we can take tonight and use ourselves. Number 1, we must eliminate the fear factor. The fear factor has to be the first thing, Deacon Garbo, that we eliminate. That means that I cannot face intimidation without first facing my fear and eliminating that. There's no way you're going to get over anyone or anything intimidating you if you have a healthy fear against them or for them, a healthy fear for them. I got to eliminate that. I got to pray to God that God gives me the strength, or God gives me the mindset or the heart that I cannot go in and fight against this intimidation or this spirit of intimidation with fear. Because how many of y'all know one thing about fear? It paralyzes you. I don't care how much you train. I don't care how much you talk. Because you know you can talk yourself up to face something. And you can practice. Y'all know you get in the mirror, you can practice. I'm going to say this. And I'm going to tell them that. And you can be practicing. You can be doing everything right. You can have the right attire on. You can have everything right. The music can be right. You can have yourself pumped up. But once it's showtime, fear will paralyze you. It'll have you where you stuck. You just, the opportunity will present itself, you can't speak. Here comes the Johnny. Well, I told y'all Sunday, the Bible said Goliath presented himself.
Yes.
40 days. So what he was really saying is, I'm coming out here to present myself to say, who ready? Is anybody here that's not scared of him?
Yes.
So that means that Goliath was being fueled by their fear. And he was bold. He came out every day. He let everybody know, who gonna come fight? He presented himself. That means, in other words, do I have a challenger? Who's going to challenge me today? And how many of y'all know the devil do us the same way? I want you to know this. Satan knows what you're afraid of. Don't you think he don't know what you are afraid of? Because he knows your action, he knows your spirit, he knows your body language, he knows your demeanor, he knows your action, he knows everything about you, and he's gonna keep on sinning that. That's why I say you can't continue to maneuver yourself around and dodge bullies. You can't dodge intimidation. Because it's so much of a spirit that if that person don't operate in that spirit, Satan to send somebody else with the same spirit. Y'all, he'll send somebody else with the same spirit. You will switch jobs, and the same spirit will follow you from Bay Medical to Gulf Coast. Oh, y'all follow me. It'll follow you from Cherry Street to Holland Park. Huh? It'll follow you from church to church, from house to house, from job to job, to city to city. Huh? Because you are not, here it is, because when dealing with intimidation, you are really not fighting against flesh and blood. You're not fighting against that person. You're fighting against a spirit. And so that spirit is coming out to present himself. And just because the devil is having so much success working through Goliath, you said, why move? Why switch spirits? Why move to another body when this is good enough? He's so much bigger. He's so much taller. And I'm having so much success with him. Why do I have to change? He's doing the job. That's why sometimes when you defeat one spirit through a person, here comes somebody else. And you got to prove to yourself, look, that's why you can say, well, I defeated this one, and I'm going to do you the same way. Have you ever told somebody, I didn't put up with that over here. And I'm not going to put up with this over here. Huh? And look, sometimes even sanctified people have to say, I didn't put up with that in the word. Y'all ain't talking to me. I wasn't scared in the word. And I sure ain't gonna be scared over here. I didn't let nobody push me around. Y'all never said that. I wasn't scared over that, D. And I sure ain't gonna let the devil push me around over here. So we have to have that mentality. So number one is you must eliminate the fear factor. Number two, challenge the giants or spirit of intimidation. Look, not only do you have to eliminate the fear within you and your fear for that thing, you have to learn to challenge the giant or that spirit of intimidation. And once I eliminate my fear, the next thing I have to do is be like David and say, I'll go. I'll fight. I'll challenge it. But look now, just because you have eliminated fear, look, make an open declaration to everybody that I'm not afraid. How many of y'all know it's not only enough for you to know? Sometimes you got to declare and let everybody know that I'm not afraid. Because look, because some of us in here are leaders. And some of us, when you're a leader, sometimes no one can be delivered until you as a leader take a stand. Sometimes God needs somebody to take a stand for others to follow. You know, on your job, sometimes there's a leader that once you take a stand, people realize there's hope. Or I can come out of this. Right? So somebody has to take a stand. So David was that leader that had to take a stand and challenge the giant or that spirit of intimidation. And you have to challenge it. Ain't enough to sit back and say, I'm not afraid, but challenge it. Who is this uncircumcised Philistine, David said, that dares to defy the army of the living God? Who do you think you are? Well, he told his brother Eliab, is there not a call? Am I wrong? Am I wrong for standing up? What's wrong with y'all? Huh? Some people will stay in the same position and won't ever challenge it. But when you speak up, they're rather to talk against you than to challenge the spirit.
That's right.
People rather argue about you and your sense of urgency. And a lot of devils just to run rampant, that spirit to run rampant. How many of y'all know one thing you can never let bother you is the noise? Never let the noise bother you. Never let what people are saying bother you when you know you're doing what's right and what's expedient. So you have to challenge the giant or the spirit of intimidation. Number 3 is you must be prepared mentally, physically, and spiritually for warfare. Look now, don't you think that you can just eliminate the fear factor, challenge the giant or the spirit of intimidation, and not, number 3, be prepared mentally, physically, and spiritually for warfare. Now, look now, because you cannot go up there and challenge nobody and face no giant nor the spirit of intimidation in your own might. You better have some type of weaponry. Huh? You better have some type of weaponry, and I'm not talking about your hand and your mouth. And look, because sometimes we try to negate intimidation by being intimidated ourselves.
Right.
You can never negate intimidation by being intimidated. Only time you can negate intimidation is by challenging it with a sense of confidence.
Yes.
Right? A sense of confidence to let the enemy know I'm not afraid. Look, I'm not afraid, and I'm walking in victory, and I'm walking in the power of God. What did David say? David never said I'm coming because I'm strong. Right? He said, you're coming with all your armor and your strength and your might and your undefeated record, but I'm coming in the name of the Lord, right? I'm coming in a higher power than I am. So guess what? He was preparing himself mentally, physically, and spiritually. So how do you prepare yourself mentally? By rehearsing to yourself. You got to rehearse to yourself who you are and what power you're coming in. It's not by my power. It's not by my might, but it's by the Spirit of God. Look, how many of y'all know you got to rehearse to yourself? No weapon that is formed against me shall be able to prosper. Look, y'all, we doing ourselves a disservice. We don't quote no scriptures. I want y'all to get that. You're doing yourself a disservice if you don't walk around quote scriptures. Greater is He that's within me than he that's in the world. You got to quote these scriptures. God has made me the head and not the tail. Above only and never beneath. I'm blessed and I'm highly favored of God. You got to encourage yourself with the word of God. That's the only way that you're going to prepare yourself mentally. If the Bible says you got to think on things of good report, that's perfect, that's lovely, and guess what? You got to get all this negativity from around you. Amen. Anybody that's operating in doubt don't need the end of your time. Because I'm trying to prepare myself mentally. You got David trying to get ready to go to battle and face his enemy. You got brothers saying he shouldn't be there. That you there because you love fights. You love to be in the middle of war. You look at you so proud. Look how the devil be trying to mess your spirit up. Trying to break you down. How many of y'all know, boy, it's not enough to be trying to fight the enemy and fight for your positioning and for your anointing. You got to fight against all these other spirits. These diverse spirits. These various spirits. So he's trying to get ready to fight Goliath, and he got to fight against the spirit of his brother. Then he got to fight against the spirit of fear and seeing all of the soldiers flee when Goliath came out. They fled. They've been seeing all this stuff. He thinking he's only there to bring bring food to the army and check on the health of his brother. But he overheard Goliath coming out to say all this stuff. And it strikes something in him. And he got to hear all this negativity. So he says, what's going to be given to the one? What you say? Going to be given to the one who defeats this giant? Brothers have said, no, what you asked all you questions for? You ain't no soldier. What David said, what have I done now? You can tell they saw the anointing on his life. Now look at that statement. Here you go again. That's what they say. Here you go again. Always dibbling down in our faith. See, the anointing to make you dib it down. Y'all ain't talking. The anointing to make you ask questions. And how many of y'all know God, when you anointed, God will put you in places you don't even know why you're there. And you will overhear stuff that y'all ain't talking. You will overhear stuff you shouldn't hear.
That's right.
God said when you anointed, you will be laying in your bed. He'll put your ear in the enemy camp. God will reveal stuff to you in your bed, and you got to be telling all the business of everybody. All the enemies he'll be telling you while you sleeping in your bed.
Yes, he will.
You will have dreams, and God will expose everything. So he'll show you everything you do in your dream. Amen. He'll show you what to say. He'll tell you what to do. He'll say, handle this. This is how you gonna handle this. God will tell you, don't show up tomorrow. Go to the next thing. Don't say that. Just hold your peace. I'm gonna fix it. All these things, if you just let God lead you, but you got to deal with all this negativity, and then you got to deal with the king that has doubt that you are the person. How many of y'all know God revealed to you that you are the person to do this task, but it'll be somebody always saying you don't have what it takes. How many of y'all ever heard you ain't smart enough? You ain't got no degree in that. You ain't got no schooling for that. How many people ever told you ain't never be that? I'd have had to tell me, man told me to my face, you would never be a salesman. I was a young man. I said, man, I want to be a salesman. Man told me, he laughed, he said, I was working for him then, I was young. He said, you would never. I said, I dare you. I looked at him and said, how dare you tell me what I'm not able to do? No, and I was young, didn't know what I was saying, but Spirit unctioned me to say it. I said, not only will I be one, but you're going to see. I said, God going to fix. I prophesied, I didn't know I was going what I was doing, but I just kept that. I said, I'm going to be one. I said, God going to fix. Well, you going to come up to buy, and I'm going to be the seller. He said, yeah. Somebody said, fast forward.
Fast forward.
About 4 or 5 years later.
All right.
I'm sharp as a tack. But God fixed my head a certain time that day. He came up on the car line. I had sold insurance, but then I was in the car. And I was a pretty good car salesman, one of the top salesmen. And he came, and one of my friends went out there to catch him. And I saw him. I said, hey! He said, what? I said, let me get him. Okay. My friend said, what? Man, I said, please. I said, I got to catch him. He said, what do you mean you got to? I said, sir, I got to get him. I have to catch him. He said, well, go, man, go ahead. I said, I'll give you the next 2, 3. I need to get him. Because I understood prophecy. I understood God bring him back. He was looking at you, see that he was looking at the car. I said, how you doing, sir? I was screwed too. I said, how you doing, sir? I did like that. He turned and saw me. Know what he did? He ran to his car. I got out of it. Conviction. Conviction. He looked me in my eye, and it seemed like he got pale as the night, the palest night. Like he saw a ghost. But see, that's how God works. You can't let what people say deter what you know God has placed in you. And this is, look, that's why I say, God, look, God is preparing you mentally, physically, and you can't allow people to say what you can't do. That's right. Saul said, look, man, you're David. You a youth, man. You young. This man been a warrior. Son is you. Look how big he is. In other words, David, I stand head and shoulders over every man in is. Saul stood head and shoulders over every man. That means Saul was this much taller. From right here over every man in Israel. The Bible, he said head and shoulders. That means Saul was a very tall man. But he wasn't big as Goliath, but he was the one that should have. Are y'all following me? He was the one who should have faced him because he was big and tall, and he was big and muscular, and he was taller, and number one, he was the king. So he should have led him. He go the king that head and shoulders everybody, telling the man, look, you ain't gonna be able to do it. But at least I want to. At least I'm prepared to. David should have said, you should be doing it then. What's wrong with y'all talking? What's wrong with you? What's your problem? Have you ever told somebody ever told you I can do it? You said, no, you can't, no, you can't. At least I want to do it. At least let me try to do it. I don't see nobody else lined up to fight him. Are you following what I tell you? And so he says, well, how you know? Well, I'm going to tell you how I know. I was keeping up all the sheep. Y'all want to start? Out came a lion. Took one of those lambs. I didn't sit there and let him take it. Some stood up for me and I pursued that lion. What did David say? I grabbed him by his whiskers and black beard. And I took that lamb and I killed that lion. And brought him there. It wasn't the word that the Bible said. And he said, I came back. I bet Saul said, man, this story getting good, better and better. And I pursued him, and I killed that bear, and brought that lamb to safety. And he said, the same thing I did to them, that lion and the bear, I'm going to do the same thing this journey. Right? Look at his confidence. What I told y'all Sunday. God first shows you who you are by your reaction. By your reaction. You never ever know who you are until God puts you in a position. Some of us didn't know how anointed was until our back was against the wall. You ain't know who you was. You didn't know how God was going to work for you until you was put in the coma. You didn't know. Some of y'all didn't know we was a prayer warrior until we had to pray. Y'all, look. We didn't know. We didn't know. You ain't know you had the words to help people until you was put in a position where you depended on everybody else to encourage somebody. But God fixed it where your words had to encourage somebody. You had to help. You ain't know. Look. Some of us didn't know that we got the gift of help. Some people got the gift of helping. That's a gift, y'all. You ain't got to speak in tongues. Sometimes God give you the gift of helping people. Oh, y'all ain't talking to me. Sometimes you don't even know you got the gift to help people. Some people got a gift to help. They can help you through stuff. Let's go to this agency right here. I see it all the time. People know how to help people. Go right here. They can pay your bill. Go right here. They can pay. They'll help you with food. Those are people that's anointed. They got a gift to help people. Y'all hear what I'm trying to tell you? They got a gift. You never know you have a gift or anointing until you put in a position where you can't look. I can't depend on nobody. That's right. David says, I'm responsible for these sheep. I can't call my brothers. I can't call the other sheep herders. These are the sheep I'm responsible for. So guess what? I have to do something. And God will put you God will put you in an authority position. He'll put things under your hand that you have to protect. You don't know you're a mama bear till you got to protect them cubs. Y'all look. You don't know how tenacious you are. Sometimes mama don't know how tenacious you are until sometimes mess them kids. They say, wait a minute now. Whoa. Something rise up in you. You don't know how tenacious you are. How much tenacity you have. Look, he was a reactor first. But man, when he learned what was in him, when he made them kill, something rose up in him. Have you ever said, man, that the devil would have only left me alone? But now since he done let me find out who I am. Have you ever said that? If he would have left me alone, I would have never knew that I could get a prayer through. I would have never knew that I have the anointing. I would have never understood that God works through me. But now David is initiated. Look. He done tasted that blood. He's like a dog. The worst thing you ever let a dog do is taste blood. It can be the nicest dog, but that's true, y'all. If you ever let him get a taste of blood, it'll change him. It'll change. You got to watch him. You got to watch him then, because then when he get that instinct in him, ever get up to nose to nose with another dog and taste blood, that means now his mentality changes. So now he's a fighter. Something turned on him, baby. He's a warrior. Now he got a confidence. He said he's an owl face. And you got to realize this. He's already been anointed. He's been anointed. And with anointing comes a new level. That has to be, that has to be exposed. That has to be tapped. That has to be touched and brought out of you. Look. The oil can't come out the olive unless it's crushed. Are y'all follow me? Y'all know it's in there. But it got to be crushed. It got to be broken. It got to be tested. And then what's on the inside of that olive comes out. Y'all know olive. It's hard, ain't it? It got to be tested. But once it starts flowing, sometimes it's hard to stop it from flowing. And so now he's initiated. Now he says, I'll go. So look now. So number 3, be prepared mentally, physically, and spiritually for warfare. Number 4, final point is to combat intimidation, be the aggressor. It's just 2 parts. Be the aggressor, and guess what? Hit the target. Be the aggressor, and make sure you hit the target. Now, look. What we miss is, like I said Sundays as well, David, he ran toward Goliath. And let me tell you something. Sometimes you have to break the will of the enemy by your aggression. Aggression. Sister Carrie, aggression will take an intimidator and make an intimidator doubt himself. Look now. The more aggressive you are, then that one that's speaking loud, that know you ain't scared, you coming, he'll start saying, wait a minute. I ain't never been in this position. Nobody never came at me. I've been used to people backing up. But the Bible said David went that brook and ran. Winding and running and winding. And I just know Goliath said, wait a minute. Something ain't right about this. This little man looked too confident for me. Something, he ran and look. And sometimes you got to hit the enemy with something that shocks him. You got to shock the devil. You got to hit him with that element of surprise. Y'all know in war that's one of the greatest things in war. It's a war tactic. It's called the element of surprise. You hit the enemy at night. You hit him when he least it. Y'all know the art of war. The element of surprise is an art of war. You don't tell the devil I'm coming tomorrow. Look. You don't tell him that next Sunday we coming in there. You gonna lose. They gonna be ready for y'all. They gonna be ready for you. David didn't say, okay, wait. David said, I'm going to hit you with the element of surprise, because guess what? Look, I'm the aggressor, and I'm going to hit you and look and surprise you and shock you. And the Bible said, and guess what? Why he whining? But guess what? Why he whining? He's looking at the target.
Yes, he was.
And don't be the aggressor and be wild.
Right.
Don't be the aggressor and don't be tactical.
Right.
Well, some people can be the aggressor, but they don't fight with precision.
Right.
I don't care how powerful you are. Look, any of y'all watch boxing? I don't care how powerful you are. You bet you don't go in there wild because you got the right hand. You gonna get caught. It don't take one punch. I don't care how powerful you are. You better learn how to hit the target. What did they say? What did they say about Christ? They always say Herod and Pilate would tell the people, say, look now, when you go to capture him, They said, holding fast. Y'all, you read your Bible now. They said now, when you go to get it, it ain't always easy to capture. Because we thought we had him a lot of times. We done went to capture and thought we had him on the edge of the cliff. But some kind of way he maneuvered. And how many of y'all know God will make you where you can maneuver and get out of stuff? They said when you get him, hold him. Because he got a way of maneuvering and getting out. So you got to make sure you hit the target. So what I'm trying to tell you, you got to make sure that when you go in for the kill, that you make sure that you hit the target. You make sure that you fight with precision. Look, here it is. When you pray, put a name to stuff. Don't pray all these random prayers. Be specific with God. Somebody say, look, when you pray for me, call my name.
Amen.
I want you to say Bishop Marquez and his family. Be precise. Be accurate. Somebody say, hit the target. Hit the target. And you can't hit target without practice.
That's right.
You can't hit target without practice. You got to practice. You got to pray. You got to seek God. You got to get in his face. You look, like I said, you got to warm up.
That's it.
All these things you're going through only warming you up for a super fight. Somebody said super fight. So look, don't go into these warm up thinking that it don't matter. I told y'all Sunday, everything you went through had everything to do with where you are right now. Don't think that they don't have no correspondence with each other, have nothing to do with each other. Everything you survived has set you up for where you are right now. And some of us right now going through the greatest battle of our life. And you're only going through the greatest battle of your life because you survived something else that prepared you for this moment. But I guarantee you, you can take something from every fight you had in your life. Every spiritual fight you had in your life, you can learn what you can do better. Y'all hear me when I tell you? Look, what can I do better? Sister Karen, I shouldn't have talked so much. I shouldn't have said nothing. I shouldn't have telegraphed what I was going to do. I should have held my peace. I should have came with that attitude. I should have trusted God more. I probably should have went at it alone. We all learn something from every battle that makes us ready for this. So what David teaches us? Look, don't forget what God has brought you through. And if you was victorious, God says that has everything to do with what I'm going to do in your life. Somebody give God a hand praise.